Hey folks, how you doing? My wife said that there's a pretty major nor'easter coming, or may come this weekend, here in Connecticut, and she asked me if the generator was doing okay. So I thought I'd come out today and just give it a quick once over. It's always better to be prepared ahead of time as opposed to the last minute. So the first thing I did today is I came out and I removed the recoil starter. There's just 3 screws here, and this will come right off. And I got a blowgun and I blew underneath the shroud to make sure there were no mice in there, because I store my generator in my shed, which has mice. I'm happy to say that all I got was a few seeds out of there, and there was no evidence of a mouse nest whatsoever. But it's always better to be safe than sorry, because a mouse nest can destroy a motor very quickly. Right now it is January of 22, and I've got this little tag I keep on the machine that says that it was run on July of 21 for 20 minutes. And I also know on the other side of this tag that the last time I changed the oil was March 21st. Now, unfortunately, for my machine, the hour meter doesn't work. So basically, if we lose power, I just change it once a day. Because the machine's been sitting for so long, even though the oil is clean, you can still get moisture condensing in that oil. So I went ahead and ran the machine for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then I pulled the plug and I drained all the oil. Today, the temperature is in the high 30s to low 40s, but the last 4 to 5 days, it hasn't gotten above 30. Sometimes when a machine's cold, you can have trouble kind of priming the system. The fuel doesn't really get sucked into the carburetor. What I chose to do was I just removed the air cleaner, and you just give a quick spritz of that starting fluid in the carburetor, that's it. Just enough to kind of get the engine to start turning over, and then by the engine turning over, it'll start the fuel pump working and everything will be fine. I write the date that I filled the can on the can, and then whether I'm adding gas to my generator or my lawnmower, I just look at the date on the can and I use the oldest gas. I keep this funnel, which is by Delphos. It is called a side tube funnel. I use this for filling the machine because it's just a lot easier to hit something this big than the little hole for filling the gas tank. Every time I buy 4-cycle gas, I put this Stable 360 Marine in the tank. Once you've got the oil changed, you're going to want to run the machine for about 5 minutes, get it warmed up with no loads attached. Then go ahead and add your loads one at a time. I've got the generator plugged into this little quartz heater here to give it a little bit of work while it's running. Did you hear the way it kind of lugged down a little bit when I plugged it in? Make sure to read the operator's manual for your generator and follow whatever directions your operator manual has. What I'm trying to do is just give some broad suggestions for the way I do things. Well, the last thing I need to do is just go ahead and add that fuel stabilizer to my gas cans, go down to the gas station, make sure they're all full, and then wait for the storm and hope it doesn't come. Here in Connecticut, if it gets really warm shortly before there's a storm coming, that's usually the sign that something big's coming, and today is a really nice day. So let's hope it's a false alarm, but just in case, we're going to be prepared. If you folks can do me a favor and just go ahead and go down there and click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Please leave a comment, let me know what you do to maintain your generator.